Hey, good morning, afternoon, or good evening. So, I want to talk about 4 ways to consume less calories without going hungry. See, the key to losing weight is eating below your caloric maintenance calories. All right? So, what you want to do is eat less calories, but there's different ways to do it. One you may already know of is very common. It's called fasting, right? That's just one, but I'm gonna talk about that one later. The first one, I want to talk about, like the first two I want to talk about is actually you actually consume. You're actually bringing in something to your system, into your body, and it kind of like stifles any hunger or right, thoughts of hunger. And the first one is salads, okay? Salads help you feel full. So I highly recommend eating a salad with high protein, so you're repairing your muscles and also building some muscle, but as well as adding some fat like almonds or olive oil or both. Add both of them actually. I highly recommend adding both of them. Okay? And a lean source of protein like pollock, chicken breast, some salmon. Beef I don't recommend because it has a lot of fat. Sometimes you can't gauge that as well, okay? As you can with the other meats or fish. So number 2 is carbonated water, okay, or carbonated drinks. There's different brands out there. Some are better than the others, honestly, but they actually help out nonetheless. Like they take away your hunger, right? They I think it's the bubbling effect that makes your stomach feel happy, feel satisfied, feel satiated. I've also noticed that when I drink cold water, it also takes away my hunger away. I think maybe because it contracts, the muscle, the stomach contracts, so you're not feeling hungry. So do that cold carbonated water, okay? Try that. I personally drink a Bang. A Bang has BCAAs. It's an energy drink, 300 milligrams of caffeine. How much? What else? It has something else. So creatine, BCAAs, the carbonated water, caffeine, and it has some other vitamin, but I can't think about it right now. If it comes to my mind, I'll let you know. But yeah, do that. I usually drink carbonated drinks like after my lunch, right? So I have lunch around 2:00, and depending if I'm trying to like cut down, I have a salad, right, with my protein and fats. If I'm not cutting down, I don't have a salad. I have my carbs, fats, and protein. So yeah, for example, previously I was eating 2 fillets of pollock or tilapia or salmon, and then I would eat like 300 grams of sweet potato or 150 grams to 200 grams of rice. But I took out the rice and I switched it with spinach. I was gonna say wait for it, but it didn't come out. I got too excited. So yeah, that's what I do for a lunch. Now I'm like at 145, 146 pounds. But when I added the carbs, when I had the sweet potato or the rice, I was up at 150 pounds, okay? Average, right? Because the weight fluctuates depending on what you eat, okay? Now, so that's carbonated drinks. That's when I do it. Maybe you eat breakfast and maybe skip lunch, or because you're used to eating and snacking, right? You drink the carbonated drink during your snacking time because you want to have something in your stomach. I realize we're people of habits. Like we get bored, we begin eating. Like we get sad, depressed, we begin eating. Like what the hell? We're just looking for an outlet, right? So instead of going to food for an outlet, meditate, drink your carbonated water, right? Munch on some greens, some salad. So there's like very minimal calories, right? Because we are people of habits. every time I do something now, I always tell myself, is this a habit I want to create? And I'm like, when it's no, I'm like, I don't do it. Even if it's like just temporary, like gratification, like no, because then we start programming ourselves, right? For example, I always do self-improvement in the mornings. I read a book on something that I want to like improve in myself. Maybe it's on like thinking better, organizing better, or sales or nutrition, something that I'm really interested in to improve myself in, right? Or my business, my coaching and personal training business. I do it every morning, right? And it makes me feel great because I learned something. I feel accomplished. And I did laundry one time, and I was like, bro, like I showered, washed up. Now I'm doing laundry, and I was so angry at myself because I was so used to doing self-improvement, not my laundry. So yeah, I'm not doing laundry anymore because if I wait, do I want to skip a morning, those precious hours where I'm not disturbed with doing laundry instead of my self-improvement? Yeah, see? That's why I don't do that. But this is just an example of like how we can make habits, how our habits are created and how they make us feel. So it's gonna be a little hard if you start changing the way you're eating, the way you're drinking, the way you cope with things. If you're using food to cope with your emotions and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard, but it's okay. Start with one day, it's gonna be hard. Yeah. So just get it done. Do it for you. Do it for a new version of yourself, okay? Yeah. Now, number 3 is the first thing that I had mentioned today, which is fasting. You want to fast if you feel like you want to experiment that, or like you already don't eat that much. You can just skip a meal and then drink. This is where you also do the carbonated thing, right? The carbonating way. Or you could drink coffee, green tea, just stay hydrated, drink water. And because you tell yourself that you're not going to eat, something happens within your body. Your mind controls your body and its hunger and says like, hey, we're not going to eat until 8 o'clock noon. Not noon, 8 o'clock p.m. for dinner, right? Something like that. And you're not going to get hungry. I've done it before. But for me, I didn't really like it. I did not like it at all. I think I would eat just breakfast, and then I would go throughout the day not eating anything, and then at the end of the day I had like 2,000 calories left. I'm like, I cannot stomach that much food, so that's why fasting didn't work for me. But it might work for you. You could eat in the mornings and have like a pretty big meal, and then throughout the entire day you just drink coffee or water, and then at the end of the day you finish up your calories and you stay at a deficit. And yeah, that could work for you. Hi, hello there, welcome to this live. I'm talking about 4 ways to consume less calories. And I was on the 3rd one, which is fasting. It's a very, very powerful tool. It really exemplifies the power of your mind. So number 4, I like this one actually. I really, 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 really like this one. Because you can have fun with it. 4 is distractions. You could go watch a movie, say at the end of the day, you really worked hard, etc., depending on what you do for work. So now it's in the evening, you have one more meal left, one good meal, you have like 400 to 600 calories left, and you have like 5 hours left. So what do? So 1, you can go watch a movie. That's something that I do. Go on a ride, go somewhere pretty far. You take a little road trip, go watch the sunset, or go watch the sky, the stars. Not the sky, but yeah, the sky too. During a sunset, and yeah, you're gonna see like you'll be busy, and also you go apply some of these other ways, like the carbonated drink, like a salad. You could take a little salad. You can munch on some carrots, right? Those calories are negligible. Maybe like 30 calories for like two cups. It's a lot. I'll get full off of that 30 calorie 2 cups of carrots. Okay. Yeah, so that's distractions, the power of distractions. Maybe you could read a book. Maybe you could study for a test, an exam. I know I'm always doing self-improvement, so I'm always taking a different course, different book at home, right? So I do that at home. But sometimes at home, you're tempted to eat because you have like your fridge right there. But if that's something that you'll get tempted by, you should go to a coffee shop and buy a coffee or whatever, tea, and study or work on your self-improvement. Take your girlfriend out, your boyfriend out, your husband and wife, take them out for coffee. Like, hey, you know what? Let's go get some coffee and we'll come back, we'll make dinner. Or you can go to a restaurant after, you had some coffee. But the thing here is to know your caloric intake, not take in so much, control your hunger, control what's coming in, be aware, know your numbers, know your macros, enough protein. You need enough protein to build muscle, right? Like I said this before, protein is the building block to your body. So it's like a brick to a brick house. Can't build a house without the brick. So these are the 4 ways to eat less calories, but what's also important is to know your macros. Okay, if you want me to help you out with this, you want me to automate this process for you, get your caloric intake and your macros, I can help you out. Just send me a DM or send me an email at martinezjuarezmiguel@gmail.com. That's martinezjuarezmiguel@gmail.com. It should be around here, below or above, depending on where you're listening to this at. And yeah, I hope this really helps. Let me give you an example. You got to think of an analogy. You got to think about this as a game, right? In a game, you have to win. So in order for you to win at this game, at eating less calories, so you lose some weight, you gotta think about it as when you hit your below your caloric intake, you win the game, right? So you're like, yes, I gotta hit this, I gotta win. But you're playing against yourself, right? You're not playing against anybody else. And yeah, that's how you kind of make it fun. Think about it like that. And hit those numbers, win the game, win at life. And yeah, I hope you get it, okay? I hope you lose that weight, you build that muscle. If you need support, reach out to me. Yeah, so this is it for today. Hope you like this episode. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.